What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back with another player ratings video. We have beaten Southampton 2-1, albeit our team's best efforts to try and screw us over. But look, we have won a game finally, and let's get into the player rating. Starting off with Hugo Lloris, we gave him a 5. We all know the story with Hugo Lloris this weekend. I thought he started off with some poor kicking, and then he made an incredible save, and then after that incredible save, the reason why we've marked him down so low is because of his Cruyff turn on the goal line, which he got found out, and he got tackled on the goal line and they scored a goal which let them back into the game. I thought it would have been a comfortable afternoon for us if Hugo didn't throw that away. I thought the defence was on point, but look, Hugo, after that dreadful mistake, made about 3 or 4 amazing saves that did keep us in the game. So that's why we gave him a 5. But anyway, moving on to Serge Aurier, we gave him a 2. Now look, I have been a big advocate for Serge Aurier. I've thought this kind of stuff has been stamped out his game. I didn't see it much last season, albeit he didn't play too much, but these things are unforgivable. The Hugo Lloris one and the Serge Aurier one. Serge Aurier getting 2 yellow cards in 4 minutes. Like, what the hell is he doing? In the first half as well, it made us play over an hour with 10 men. And these two players, they really did their utmost to sabotage his Tottenham's victory, but, just it wasn't good enough. Yeah, so it was a deserving sent-off, albeit the second one shouldn't have really been a yellow because the ball was out of play, but it was just a stupid challenge to make. Really stupid, especially if you've been booked 3 minutes before that. But anyway, that's my run over. Moving on to TOBY ALDERWEIRELD, we gave him an 8. Carrying on his scintillating form this season, I thought. Best defender this season, I thought. Jan, he hasn't been up to Toby's heights, but he kind of matched it this game. I thought Toby made a really important challenge in the box, and nothing really got past him. And moving on to Jan, we also gave him an 8. And yeah, pretty much the same. Much better from Jan. I thought that was probably his best performance of the season. He was intercepting kind of dangerous moves all the time, all afternoon for Tottenham. And him and Jan were that rock that we needed, with the man less. And yeah, really happy with both of their performances. Jan really back to the heights that we love to see, and great partnership with TOBY ALDERWEIRELD, and literally nothing got past them the whole afternoon. Moving on to Danny Rose, we gave him a 6. He was quite sloppy early on, but we've been quite critical of his end product so far this season, but he put a really nice ball in there, which Kane was unlucky not to latch on to the end of. But towards the end of the game, last 20 minutes, last half an hour, he was battling really hard for the team, and that's kind of why he got a 6 and not a bit below. So yeah, it was good fighting spirit from Danny Rose. But moving on to Harry Winks, we gave him an 8. Absolutely class from Harry Winks. He was my man in the match. I thought he was battling throughout. I think because we were down to 10 men, we needed someone as energetic as Harry Winks in the middle, always moving that ball, looking for spaces to happen. And what we've been critical about Harry Winks so far is kind of his sideways and backwards passing, but it wasn't like that on the weekend. I thought he was being very creative as well and moving the ball forward, and most of our chances were stemming from his kind of creativity in the middle there. So Harry Winks, we gave him an 8. Moving on to MOUSSA SISSOKO, we gave him a 7. I thought he was all right when he was in the centre mid. Not much to say because it was only about 20 minutes, half an hour he was in the centre mid. But when he moved into right back, I thought he was brilliant. Is he one that can move into right back permanently? I'm not sure, but every time I've seen him there, he's looked very good. Maybe even on a par with Serge Aurier. He's got that beastly mode at right back. He's got the build to do it. He's got the speed. He's got the strength. And, his defensive abilities are great. So can't really complain with MOUSSA SISSOKO. We gave him a 7. Now moving on to Tanguy Ndombele, we gave him an 8. Probably his best performance in a Spurs shirt. I thought from the minute go, you could see he was up for it. Battling, getting past players, showing his skills, and scored a great goal. But the keeper probably should have saved it, but getting on the score sheet for the second time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, that's what we love to see from Tanguy. So yeah, he's picked up from his last performance, which he was quite poor, but great performance from Tanguy. He looked to be tiring a bit in the second half, but managed to get a second win towards the end and managed to last 80 minutes where he got taken off with 10 minutes to go. So great performance from Tanguy. And moving on to Christian Eriksen, we gave him a 5. there's a lot of mixed reviews about Christian Eriksen so far in this game. I thought his energy and his will and desire was there, but quality on the ball was just really poor. I thought he was running for the team, and he made I think their stats came out saying he ran the most on the team or something like that. But what we know about Eriksen is his quality on the ball and his picking of the lock. That's his forte. But sometimes he doesn't put those challenges in. His work rate was really up there on the weekend. It's just a shame his quality on the ball wasn't up there with it. So that's why we gave him a 5. But moving on to Heung-min Son, we gave him a 6. First half, he looked really energetic, causing the Southampton defence a lot of problems without really much end product, end quality. He got taken off for Lamela around the hour mark, which personally I thought Lucas Moura probably should have come on for Eriksen instead of Son going off, because I thought we were really dangerous on the counter-attack, and Son would have been that main person attacking them because, you know, he's the one with that speed. So if we would have had Lucas Moura and Son kind of on each flank, I thought it would have been really dangerous for Southampton, but wasn't to be. Eriksen stayed on the pitch and Son went off. Albeit to Pochettino, Son was very quiet in the second half, so I have not too much bones to pick about that because we did win the game 2-1, so let's just stick with that. Moving on to Harry Kane, we gave him an 8. These are the performances we love to see from Harry Kane. You know, down to 10 men, he was so important up top, holding up that ball. I don't know if we would have won that game if Harry Kane wasn't doing that kind of stuff, because he does a job for the team, Harry Kane. I don't care what anyone says. He was up there, causing the Southampton defence endless amount of problems. Even the Southampton midfield endless amounts of problems because we were knocking it up to Harry Kane. He was holding up the ball and trying to bring players into play. And he scored that goal at the end of the first half, which we desperately needed, you know. What more can you say? Harry Kane, talisman, and that man, give the man the captaincy right now because he deserved to be captain. All the noises coming out about Harry, what he's saying about the team, what he's saying about everything. So give the man the captaincy. And yeah, there you have it. That's our player ratings. Let us know if you agree with my player ratings. And as always, come on you Spurs.